probably gain some space here. Let's see here. All right. Well, we'll fix the microphone later. That's no big deal. That is what it is. I think I'm just gonna use my headphones. All right. So let's make sure we're still good to go, which we should be. Let me just make sure we are good to go, which I think we are. Yep. All right. Let's do this. Let's do this. What a day. What a day. Share this. Here we go. Share. Copy. Discord. What a weekend. All right, let's see what we got going on. We have the video and live streams. Here we go. All right. This is pretty spontaneous. Typically I'm not spontaneous, but actually it's not true. Exact opposite. But and away we go. All right. So basically, where I left off from my other video, basically, I put together many master sets and I sold them off one by one. Very glad I did. Now things kind of changing just a little bit. Let's see here. Basically, I kept a few binders from master sets. I kept my Hidden Fates master set. I kept, which was at the end of the day probably a mistake, but I mean it's Hidden Fates, ladies and gentlemen. XY Evolutions, I still have that. I have some XY full art cards in there. I think I'm gonna pull out and grade. I also I had a binder, and this is what we're going through right now. As you can tell, the first card is this, but I had a binder of Sword and Shield cards. Now, when I sold off my master sets, what I did was I pretty much went back and I collected certain cards again. And I kind of made the binder as like a 25th anniversary tribute binder. I think I've showed it a few times on this channel, but basically the point was to like kind of show and go through like a chronological order of like, oh, these were the hits and this was this card from this set and so forth. But then it looks like now is the time to actually pull them out and start grading them. So that's what this is all really about. So I'm going to kind of go through one by one on these. Some of these I've already gotten rid of. Some of them are already graded. And we'll kind of go through like a little chronological order of what I have of what everything. So, hey, Hunter Ross, how's it going, man? Just doing a late night stream. Going over some of the cards that I think I'm going to grade. Some modern stuff. Things I'll probably sell or things I may not grade and just sell. And kind of go through one by one on some things. So, hope all is good. Hope you had a good weekend. But Snorlax VMAX Rainbow from Sword and Shield era. Had this card in my binders. A little left to right, but not too crazy. It's still very clean. I think that's a spec on the, yep. So I think this card's probably worth grading. And probably some of these I need to check the value on. And then you come with the Lapras VMAX. And as you can tell, I was this guy. One sleeve. And then if you look here, pull that out. I was this guy. I really took care of my stuff. Still do. These are great, by the way. I pulled Charizard EX and Blastoise EX Special Illustration Rare from 151. Man, I've been good. Oh, yeah, man, you're on fire. It only takes one. That's the motto. Good for you, man. All right, Lapras VMAX, dead point on center. And very clean. This I'll probably grade. I just got to check these two real fast because I think these two, the population, let's see. I wish I had the Celtics. Only open up 30 packs too, lol. Good for you, man. That's good. I know people that are still struggling to pull some of those cards. And clearly you're on fire. Don't stop. I'm not encouraging the addict within, but when you're on fire, you got to really take advantage of it. All right, let's see what these are worth here. These two and tens. So I think the Lapras, VMAX, Rainbow. Let's just say PSA 10. I think that's worth like 40. Okay. Yeah, worth grading. Let's see Snorlax. Snorlax, VMAX, Rainbow. Nice. One just sold for 65. And one just sold for 29 bucks. All right. So let's grade both of these then. Let's do that. Probably send these off. Oh, good question. So these are actually from Sword and Shield base. I was working on. I'm starting to take apart a couple binders. Basically, I had made a 25th anniversary Sword and Shield and had celebrations in there as well. But I made a Sword and Shield tribute binder, and I had these in there. Kind of, I'll keep going through some more, but I kind of had like a timeline of cards from each set that were like a nostalgic piece each set. And next will be Rebel Clash. I'll show you those. So these are my two Sword and Shield era cards. I like the OGs. That's why I had these in there as the tribute to my 25th anniversary collection. But these two gonna grade, probably sell them now. But next, I don't know if you're familiar with these Boss's Orders, Rebel Clash, aka Rebel Trash, which is hilarious. I would never in a million years pay. I think they're going for $165 a box. I don't care what anyone says. That's not a. All right, so Boss's Orders. Let's see. I think he's dead center on. Looks clean, very clean. Believe it or not, I think the full art's worth more than the rainbow. Yep. Very nice. No, it looks good. Maybe like a little bit, but nothing too crazy. Enough for a 10. Boss's Orders. Pull the penny out. Grading now the rainbow. See if he's worth grading. Let's see here. All right. Yep, that was this person, double sleeved. Looks good. Very good surface. Extremely good back. Wow, this. Oh, wait, is there a line on there? There's my light. Got a light in there. And we're looking good. Very good. This is very, very minty. Holy smokes. All right, let's put that aside. Very nice. Grade both of those. Boss's Orders, what are those going for? Let's see. I want to say those are going up. Boss's Order. Wow, 27 bucks. Sheesh. Boss's Orders, let's just say regular, no rainbow. Still worth it. Wow, 40 bucks. Okay. So on to the next one then with these. Back that light out of there a little bit. All right. Well, I don't want to skip steps here. So next we jump to Darkness Ablaze. So the three that I kept from Darkness Ablaze were these three specifically. So another Charizard VMAX. Probably the card of. Probably want to say one of the, other than the Moonbreon, probably one of the cards of the Sword and Shield era. Just kind of like the. This one will probably get a 9 because it's left to right. Yeah, so this one we will not grade. We'll probably sell this raw. This will be a good $20 card. I remember when Darkness Ablaze came out, and I told myself, I was like, all right, I'm just getting the Charizard. I'm not going to do this set. I'm not going to do this set. And the first hit I pulled was a Charizard VMAX, and I said, well, now I got to do the entire set. And it literally gave myself the chance to stop. And I told myself, nope, got to keep going. So, all right, so these will grade. This one we're going to sell. All right. Scizor VMAX. This one probably not that expensive. Maybe like a $26, $30 card. Still worth it, though. And I will be grading all these with CGC just because, you know, this might be left to right. Yeah, I think this one's gonna be left to right. So this one we're probably just gonna sell raw. It's a little too blatantly obvious, a little too heavy to the left or right. So this one will sell raw. TCG player will take good care. Now this Ninetales is sweet. Actually, the Ninetales from Rebel Clash. No, I can't pick this up. There we go. But yeah, just been hanging out, just grading, just starting all this stuff now. Here we go, Ninetales. Whoo. Left to right. Man, sometimes this tail. Gosh, I can't even tell because the tail. I don't like what's going on here. This one might be a chance worth grading. The problem is when you have that eye, people look at this and immediately say, definitely, you see this, they look at this and think it's thicker, but you look at the bottom border and left to right. I mean, gosh, I think it's just the art of the card. I might grade this. I think we're going to grade this. Yep. Let's do it. We're going to grade it. All right, hang on here. Jump here. Gotta go to bed, man. Good seeing you. Merry Christmas, too. Yes. Merry Christmas to you, Hunter Haas. Glad you stopped in. Hope all is well. Keep collecting. Keep ripping some packs. Clearly, you're doing good. You're doing a lot better than I am. So keep at it, man. And we'll be in touch. But I think we're going to grade this card right here. Yeah, it's pretty late. I usually don't stream this late, but anyways, going live is kind of hit or miss. But no one was going live, so I said, hey, why not? Yes, or thanks, brother. Oh, yeah, my luck is amazing. Peace. See you later. All right, so now we technically jump to Shining Fates. So we're going to take a quick look at these guys. These are probably so raw, I'm pretty sure, but these are minty. I don't think these Shining Fates was kind of so forth. So we're going to just, I'm not even going to look those. We're just going to sell those raw. However, this card I think might be worth the grade because I actually think this one actually has a little potential here. And this one here, let's see here. This was a card, I remember a lot of these had a silver lining issue. Now, let's see let's see, Suicune, Shining, Fates, PSA 10. Let's see, it could be totally wrong. All right, so in a 10 cert, we're looking at, looks like some $70, $60 card. Looks like it last sold. 63, 50, 60, yeah. This is, I think, worth grading. It's kind of fun going through all these again, just kind of skimming through these. Let's see if this is even worth 10 material. All right. Whoop. There it goes. All right. I like the centering already. Surface looking good. I pulled this card. And is that going to get me there? Everyone going to see that? Another white dot there. A 9. If a 9 can fetch $20, this still might be worth it. I would even say this actually, of all the Shining Fates cards other than the Charizard, I'd take a gamble on this one right here to hang on to. Me personally, I probably have to sell it, but this one's not a bad gamble to go with. I don't know. All right, now I know for a fact this one here is a 10, and this one we're probably just gonna grade. So Pikachu VMAX, going back. I pulled this card. It only took Leonhardt a year to pull it. It took me one booster box. I think this is, no, I'm sorry, my second booster box. Yeah, this is a 10.5. Surface is good. Flip it over in the back. This is clean. Clean, 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 clean. Actually, the back is extremely faded. You guys see that? I'm comparing real fast because this is extremely clear back. Wow, these cards are so minty. I can't believe it. It's funny because you say, "Oh, I took care of my cards," but yeah, you didn't play with them on the playground. So, grading that guy. I think now. So here, I gotta tell you guys a true story about this one here. All right, so this was not the one I pulled. Believe it or not, you guys, the one that I actually pulled, um, the one I actually pulled graded a 9.5, old CGC days, and ridiculous me, I cracked it and I scored it pretty good right in the front. This one is for sure left to right. Definitely, has too much left to right. Clean, yeah, even the back. See, so this would fetch a 9. I mean 9.5 CGC. Can a 9.5 fetch anything? Let's see. Tyranitar, V. Let's go CGC 9.5. I don't think it may not be worth it, you guys. Wow, look at that. $94. Wow, as a new 9.5? $76. Wow. Ooh, what about a 9? A 9? See, now the key thing is, you guys, is just because this may fetch. Here, look, here's a CGC one that just sold for $110 for this card. But here's the catch, right? You go to TCG Player, okay? So what's the going rate on TCG Player not graded so far? So if we go Tyranitar V, Tyranitar V, the one after the buffet, and it's going for right now, let's look at a near mint copy. Lowest price is $80. So in theory, I gotta really look at this. Yep. Actually, I think I could sell this card for $100, just $99, just raw. So right here, so it's a great example. So this card, with the way things are at right now, I would definitely say that this card, we should just leave it alone. Even if it got a 9.5, which I don't think it gets a 10. If it got a 9.5, $100 flat, 94. See, look, so this is a perfect example. I know it's not a 10. Okay, it's a clean 9. This is an absolute clean 9. Come on. It's an absolute clean 9. It's no surface wear or anything. The center is just a little left to right. Back a little left to right. But overall, the card is absolutely clean. Look at this. Clean. Nothing. So this is a great card to bring to TCG Player because no need to even. And to be honest with you, even if it was a toss-up, so like let's just say that this card had a shot, we shouldn't say shot of a 10, but if it was a toss-up between 9, nah, it's just really not worth grading. This is a great card to sell raw because you could probably fetch more and save on the grading fees and so forth. So we'll sell this guy raw. Easy does that. Which brings us into Chilling Rain, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, we forgot this Pikachu. Which I think this Pikachu right now is not worth much, but I think graded now it's worth a little bit. So let's take a look here. There we go. So this card, I actually sold the one I pulled because it was part of the master set of Vivid Voltage that I had. But this one, I actually won at Collecticon on a dice game. When it comes to gambling, I am a risk taker, but I rolled I think it was like 6 threes and it got me this card. And I laughed because it was actually pretty minty. So back looks good. It's just a hair left to right, but not enough to really penalize it. Front looks good. No surface looks clean. Centering's on. So the question is, what's this worth? So first let's check up the raw price. Raw price is Pikachu V. I think actually this went up. Oh my god, there's a ton of Pikachu V's. So yeah, look at this. $10 for this card. I remember this thing used to be like $40 or $50. So Pikachu V, that's the price. Now we'll go here and we'll go Let's type in Pikachu V, Vivid, Voltage, CC 10. So in a 10, oh wow. Here, let's check it out again. Here, okay, a PSA 10 sold for 38, so $40. A 10, $33 from Z&G Emporium. Wow, not many of them. A 10, $37. So it looks like we should probably grade this. If this got a 9.5, it's late. Not part of the grind. So if this got a 9.5, then we can't. We got to get at least a 9 or hopefully a 10. I don't see why this can't get a 10. I don't see why not. I think this gets a 10. I do. I can see this getting a 10. Worth it. Why not? And I guess we'll just do another video because I know it's like kind of a quiet live, but we'll do another video here going through where we're at. So now, well, technically it's Evolving Skies' turn, and I'll show you guys a quick little glimpse of Evolving Skies. What would have been what I have here on the side. So I had a whole EV page, and I've pretty much been taking away that EV page already. So start with the Dragonite. Looks good. Like what I'm seeing right now. All right, so we got here. Looks very good. Very good. Nothing wrong on the back. No surface, nothing. Probably green this one. I'll see why this one can't get a 10. Looks good. Looks good. Another one. Clean Dragonite. And then, as I was saying, some other cards from Evolving Skies. I just pulled out the ones that just were in the best shape. So, Sylveon V, Glaceon V Max, Leafeon V Max, Sylveon V Max, Umbreon V, which I think this one of them had, I think, a little tiny. I gotta check again. Anyways, Espeon V Max, and then, yeah, very those ready to go, so forth. Which brings us now to Chilling Reign era. So where did I end up on Chilling Reign? So believe it or not, Blaziken V Max was sold, Galarian Zapdos was sold, but I have these three here, which I think this is Battle Styles, by the way. Houndoom. It's been a while. Well, it's kind of like a little old tribute to the past. Houndoom. Chilling Reign, CGC 10. Whew, not that Houndoom. Let's see, expensive. Here's a Snorlax. That's a perfect or pristine. Oh, I got 40. 140 Snorlax. What about the Houndoom? Oh, because that's brilliant, or that's Battle Styles. That's why. That's why I didn't come up. All right, Battle Styles. $32 for a 10. Yikes! So we really gotta hit the 10 if we're gonna do this. Then, all right. Let's see here. Let's go to Houndoom Battle, or it's a Houndoom V. Nope, just Houndoom. Come on, man. There we go. Houndoom V, $12. All right, so here's a great example here, okay? So this card here goes for $12 on TCG Player. Sold, mint copied, so forth. All right, so if I grade it, it's another $9 in. So this is pretty much, it's got to hit because it's to fetch an extra $10, it really looks like. But quite frankly, I don't know if this one's actually worth grading. Last sold for $32 or $30, so so you gotta kind of look at it like this. So I hate to say it, but this one probably isn't worth grading, even if it did get a 10. So like I'm just kind of doing the math on this, right? So if this card graded a 10, okay, it sells for one just sold on here for $32.95, right? Excuse me. $32.95. So if you calculate 13.75%, or just call it 14%, you're looking at probably a $5 fee. But then if you take it to one of these quicker auction platforms, you're going to account for more than that. So let's just double it. So that right itself there is the profits, right? So now in theory, I'm going to be putting $9 into grading this card, which puts me at all in at $21. So is this card really worth grading? Because at the end of the day, I'm really just going to get the same value as it will grading the card. So unfortunately, even though this, I do think this gets a 10 for where the prices are at right now, it's just better off selling it raw. So I'll probably just sell this one raw because it makes more sense. If it's selling for $12 on TCG Player, you add in $9 for grading, which lands me at 21.22. Sell it for $10 more. Then there's the fee of $5. What am I gonna do? All this work for $5, or I can just sell it now and take my 12 and call it a day. Time is money, ladies and gentlemen. Time is money. You can't get so caught up on grade it all to make money. You gotta really forecast things. What's worth your time? What's not worth your time. So this one worth selling raw, even if it does grade a 10. So I mean, even if I sold it myself to make what, $5, not worth it. $5 extra. So sell it raw. Nothing wrong with doing that. However, the Snorlax here now, and we'll dial it back. Double sleeve the old cards. I like how the Snorlax looks. So clean surface, very centered. The question is, what does the back look like? Woo-hoo-hoo. So this one I bought at Tampa TCG Con back in the day for $30. So minty. Crispy clean mint. So this Snorlax is for sure a play on grading. For $150. Definitely worth it. Electrode. As you can tell, I was the big collector of the old stuff. Like, I mean, I shouldn't say the old stuff, but of the OG Pokemon, you know. There's some modern Pokemon I like, but mainly the OG ones. Electrode, very cool card. Right hand corner. Nope, looks good. Centering is good. Centering is very good. The question is, what is an Electrode looking like at for prices? So let's jump to Electrode. Electrode. Showing rain. So we're looking at near mint copy. About $8. So now, what is it graded? Electrode, CGC 10, Chilling, Rain. Wow, I'm not seeing one. Galarian this, Galarian that. Wow. Electro, CC. How about just on the market? How about that? Here we go. A 9.5. So CC 10 would be $50. I don't even know what kind of green company this is, but 34. Well, no sales recorded. I think this could be worth grading. I think it's worth grading. Maybe we see any surface. Oh, nope, that's part of the artwork. Yeah, I actually think this one's worth a swing. So we're gonna package it up here. All right, which brings us into the next phase. And if you guys don't know what it is, I do. It is, we're at Fusion Strike. So I pulled, believe it or not, for Fusion Strike, I pulled all of these. I opened up 2 booster boxes and I called it a day because I literally wanted everything out of there within 2 booster boxes. Got extremely lucky. So this one I remember being very, very clean. So this one for sure I'm taking out first. No sales reported because no one's buying it. Yep. I appreciate you being here, Shovels. It's the after hours. So this one for sure is going to grade right here. Look at that. Very nice. Very nice. That's why I'm going through all this. Shovels have to. I got to start funding my security for things that matter more for other cards. Grading this one. You know what? I have to say, I'm a little. I mean, the Sword and Shield era was a great, great era. It really was. And I think it will be remembered as that. But there's just so much product of it. And there's just people sitting on so much of it. Like, I just feel like 5 years down the road, I can almost open up a booster box of it and pay maybe like a $30 premium of what it was selling for during these times. And like, if I really want to open it, which I probably won't, left to right. This one. Let's see. It is a little left to right. A little bit. Enough where I can get smacked for and get punished for this one. But anyways, in regards to it, I just really wish they just didn't print it into the absolute oblivion, because it was popular. It was a great time. Like during the COVID era and Pokemon Holiday Research, it was just a great time. But it's just time. All right, so view VMAX. Let's see here. Mew VMAX. Let's see. Wow, the price dropped heavy on this. Oh, it's not. Oh, $60. All right, so this one might be worth selling raw. All right, so let's jump here. Let's report here. All right, let's go to Mew VMAX CGC 9.5. A 10 goes for 120. I don't think we're gonna get the 10. Well, even here is a picture of a 10. You know what? Just left to right's killing me a little bit. It might be worth the swing. Honestly, nothing to lose. What's the worst that happens? I mean, it won't get a 9. Oh, that was the old CG 9.5. A 10 sold for 113. A 9 went for $51. So I don't see where you can. This might be worth the grade. If you grade a 9. No, I actually lose $10 by grade a 9. But I just looked at another CGC 9.5. That's bad here. The left to right here. I'm not liking it. Making me a little concerned. But I'm looking at another CGC 9.5 and the truth and reality is, honestly, is it worth the extra $9 if you hit the 10? Okay, you gotta look at it like that, right? If I sell it raw, I still get $60 for it. So we're looking at, here's a 9 right here. Oh, I'm sorry about that. You asked. No, I meant it's what, $9 to grade with CG with membership? Yeah. Yeah, you're right. You know what? You inspired me again, Shovels. It only takes one. We're grading it. We're doing it. 9.5, still worth the swing. Although this one now, I don't think I would grade. This one's very off-centered. Not very, but it's definitely off. Not enough to grade it. Unless you tell me otherwise, Shovels. You tell me the only takes one. No, that's off. This, I think, is worth selling raw. Only takes one. This one is very off. Now, this one I think is for sure. I don't think a 9 in this goes for. Here, let's check. Gengar VMAX. Yeah. See, yeah. Look at that. A Gengar VMAX near mint TCG player, $184. So I know for a fact that's not a 10. Although it's, it checks all the box. Yeah, it's bad two left. It checks all the boxes. The corners are good. Edges are good. Just off centered. So what is a 9 of this sell for? So Gengar VMAX. CGC 9. 9.5. Wow, 9.5 sold for 300. What? No. Hang on. I don't want to get too excited here. Let's look at just sold. All right, here we go. A 9 sold for $180. Yep, look at that. Yep. I'd have to hit. This doesn't hit the 9.5. No, that centering is enough for CGC to say no thank you. Even so, a CGC 10 just sold for $200. So quite frankly, not even really worth it. So just November 29th, 2023 at CGC 10 just sold for $201. So not really worth the 9. Yep. So this one will sell raw. That's an immediate sell raw. This is a good one. So to the raw pile. Celebi V. Let's take a look at this one. Here we go. All right. Left to right. Yeah, it's just too much. Left to right. Just you can tell left to right there. A little too much. This is a solid. Celebi V. Let's see what we got here. So TCG player. Celebi V. Here we go. Wow, this card dropped. $25 TCG player. So Celebi V alt art CGC 9. Let's see what we got here. Wow, so a 9 sold for $20. One sold for less. Yeah. That's low. Wow, I can't believe it. They were at least going for $30 a little bit ago, but still. What, a 10? Maybe a 10 just sold recently? No. A 10 just sold in the end of November for $60, but I think it's 2 left to right. Yep, left to right, not worth it. Although, man, there's some CGC 10s that are just kind of off-centered. I almost think this one could be, well, what's the risk and reward on this one? Do I really lose if it grades a 10? All in would be, well, hold on. So raw goes for, we could sell it for $25 as is, just like this. If we sell this for 25, the chances of getting a 10. Well, I'm looking at the example picture actually. Actually, maybe kind of spot on. No, it's still a little. It's too much left to right. I don't like that. Looks just a little too much. Sometimes you guys, look, when it's kind of borderline, you catch a grader on the right day and they're feeling good. It is the holidays. Maybe they listen to some Christmas music. But, or you never know. Maybe the person really likes Celebi and they go, oh, Celebi, I'm going to give him a 10. But not liking it. I think it might be the move to just sell this thing raw. Yeah. And who sold one? ZG Emporium sold for $59. So this one I think is a wow. He sold it for $59. One just sold for $100. Oh wow! Prices change within 20 days. What a crazy market we're in. What a crazy market. Let's just check. Yeah, for $9, not worth it. We're gonna sell this one raw. Not even worth the Not even worth the gamble on this one. I have not graded modern cards with CGC recently, but I can't imagine that they're going to be anything pleasant. But they grade hard. I have not graded with them. I actually graded with anyone in a while. All right, now we jump to Astro Ratings era. So we're gonna jump into these. So the B drill. I think the B drill is off centered as well. I don't even think this one. Here we go. B drill. Left to right. Yep, left to right. And yeah, this one we're gonna sell raw. Cool card though. I remember when this one came out. I thought this was a sick card. They're all like swarming together. That's a raw sell. Aerodactyl V. This one actually is dead on. So I think we're gonna grade this one as of now. One out of there. Centered. Looks good. Like what I'm seeing. Back. We are clean. Make sure there's no hidden little print marks or nicks or anything in there. Looks good. This is a grade. Easy one to grade there. Which brings us to Machamp. I want to sound like a broken record player. But here we go. Oh my god. Yeah, I was definitely that guy that OCD'd this. I double sleeve my cards. Don't need to do it, guys. If people tell you to double sleeve it, nah, that don't. It's not worth it. All right, centering looks very good. Let's look at the surface. We're looking good. Very good here. I'm liking what I'm seeing. Go to the back. Ooh, a little white dot there. I can see myself grading this one. Let's just see what it's sold for. Is it raw real fast? All right. Machamp V. All right, that's a good sticker price. $75. I like it. Now let's go Machamp V Alt Art CGC 9. Wow, so 9 sold for $100. CGC 9? That's pretty strong. Wow. Let's just see what a 10 sold for. This one, so I guess this one's gonna be worth grading. No way. A 10 just sold for $80? Come on. Oh, it's Japanese. Okay, we're good. Okay, so 10 did sell here. It's best offer accepted. Beginning of October, 181. End of November, 162 for a 10. So in theory, if $100 for 9, then yeah, it's worth it. So we're gonna grade this guy. And if we score the 10, we score the 10. All right, which now we're gonna start diving a little bit more into this. We're not done yet, ladies and gentlemen. So just a quick little recap. So these are the cards we are not gonna grade. We're gonna sell these raw. Beedrill, Celebi, Gengar VMAX, Houndoom, Ditto V, Ditto VMAX, Scizor VMAX, Charizard VMAX. So these will sell raw. And these are the ones we're gonna grade. Our modern cards right here. And I think after careful consideration, as much as I want to sell these myself on my own, I think that the best move is going to be to consign with someone. So Machamp V, Aerodactyl V, Mew V Max, Electrode, Snorlax, Dragonite V, Pikachu V Max, Suicune, Ninetales, Boss's Orders, Snorlax, Lapras. And then technically we're not done yet because this will be in this pile. Umbreon V, Sylveon V, Glaceon V Max, Leafeon V Max, Sylveon V Max, Espeon V Max. This is centering. Yeah, we're good. I like what I'm saying. All those will go to CGC. Now, I might just throw this one in here. So this one actually, for my Secret Santa gift, this was spot on. I might just grade this because, ooh, the top maybe. See that? That won't belong to it. Oh, a little sinus headache from the rain. All right, so we're not done. So now we're gonna open up the book back up. We're gonna start pulling some more stuff aside. Here we go. Start with these. Just pull those out. All right, what else we got in here? We got the McDonald's promos. We'll leave those alone in there. You know what? I heard this card actually sells for quite a bit in a 10. Oh, this is a 9 for sure. We'll leave this alone for now. Let me check this card. The Mighty Twins. Just gonna peek at this real fast. Ooh. We're gonna grade this guy. Throw him in the pile. The Mighty Twins. Alright, so we got some more Eevee. So Leafeon, Glaceon. Throw those in that pile. So now I have the full art Eevee. Oh, this hurts to break this all up, but what are you gonna do? There's so many 10 copies out there. These I think I'm gonna grade because these are actually very clean. I remember pulling these aside. I think these could fetch a good $1. I just gotta check. All right, those two as well. Now we're gonna get to the Pokemon Go section. Actually, I think I got some. The Japanese cards I think are worth grading. Here they are. I think this guy. I think we're gonna grade him. See where that lands. I'm not really huge on, or I'm not really the best at searching Japanese cards, so let's pull that in there. All right, VMAXs. Wow. All right, yep. Start taking them out. Here we go. You guys will see the whole gang. How's it going, Max Wolf? How's it going? Late night after hours. It's past midnight. Should be in bed. Actually, I should definitely be in bed. I gotta be up early. That's all right. Maybe this might be a good place to stop. Well, let's keep going. Why not? These will be fast to sell too. Can't imagine. So I'll show you guys what I just pulled out here. So you got an Eevee VMAX, Pichu VMAX, Blastoise VMAX, Venusaur VMAX, Leafeon VMAX, Sylveon VMAX, Vaporeon VMAX, Jolteon VMAX, Glaceon VMAX, Flareon VMAX, Espeon VMAX, and Umbreon VMAX. So got those right here. Let's pull out these real fast too. This one hurts for me to take apart, but it's all good. Interesting to see where these grade. Maybe we hang on to these. Maybe we grade them. Maybe we sell them. We'll see. We'll see where the market's at with these. So basically pulling out all the full art of the Eevee evolutions. Here we go. Here we go. And here we go. All right. So what did I just pull out? I pulled this. Full art Jolteon, full art Flareon, full art Vaporeon, full art Espeon, full art Leafeon, full art Sylveon V, lower full art Glaceon V, and full art Umbreon. Hope you hit all 10s. I appreciate it, man. Need some luck. Let's see here. Just got done organizing the collection. Nice. Nothing soothing than organizing a collection on a Sunday night. The wife doesn't understand. So I got all these, deciding whether or not we're going to grade or not. But all right, let's go with these. We'll check out the Mighty V. This one first. Let's check this guy out. Here we go. This one should be fun to look at. Togepi, Cleafa, and Igglybuff. I think we're 2 left to right, though, you guys. I think we're 2 left to right. That's a little 2 left to right. Yeah. This one's 2 left to right. I can even just tell. I don't even need to take it out. Back looks great. Man, that's too bad. See right here, look at this left-hand corner. Right-hand corner is just hugging it a little too much. Some of these tag team cards can be kind of difficult. It takes a little time to kind of understand how the centering works for them. But yeah, without even just going forward on this, I can just immediately tell. So this one, we're probably going to sell this one. Probably goes for pretty good right now. Yeah, see, a little heavy on the left bottom. You guys know. I don't need to explain. Where do we start? Do we start with these? Let's do these. All these. Start with the Jolteon line. Left to right. Yep. This will be probably a sell. Just take a good look. Listen, you guys, I know there's not many of you watching, but do not double sleeve your cards. It's a waste of money. Like I pretty much drank the Kool-Aid. Don't do this. It's cost double the price of sleeves. It's not worth it. Not worth it. You not do it. One sleeve is good enough. Get the what's it called? I like these. And actually, to be honest with you guys, this is what I like. Obviously, you guys heard Dragon Shields, right? But the best ones for cards in a binder, in my opinion, are these. Now, obviously, right here, I like these with the texture in the back, but I like these because a lot of times when you have cards, you want to sell them, right? Not only does it give the best picture on the front, but look at the back. Every time you want to see someone's card, you want to, or like check out your collection, you want to pull a card out and take a look at it. You want to be able to see the back without having to take the card out and everything like that. That's why I really floated towards these, the clear matte. You not only get the clear picture on the front with no background to kind of throw off the color, but you can take out any card in your collection and just double check the back how it looks. That's what I've been using for my stuff. I've gone away from black. I've gone away from the double cards or whatever. I like the clear the best. Good protection, and you can see the back of the card. All right, Jolteon. Ooh, yeah. Sorry, man. You're a little too much to the left. You look good on the back, though. You look all right on the back. And you're looking a little too much left to right. Actually, almost looks like one of those crooked cards. No, but I don't like this up here. See? Too big, too little. So Jolteon, probably gonna sell you. Oop, that away. You know what's funny? It's kind of like the fitted sleeves silver the edges too. Yeah, I agree on that. I really do. You know what's funny though? It's like, you know, back in the day, it's like our grandpas had like a shop in the garage. And what do we have? We have like a little desk with a shop and it has like your drawer with your sleeves in it and so forth. That's where it's kind of gone to these days. Flareon. I think it's the same thing. Yeah. Crooked here. This is going to be a sell, I think. Yep. I'm already looking at it right now. Flareon, yep. See, that's kind of too much going on over here. Left to right, corners. Yeah. Especially looks like the picture's tilted. Yep, we're going to sell this guy. Easy sell. I almost feel like I can sell just all of them together to someone on eBay, but TCG Player flies. The cards fly. They really move. Someone tested the ETB sleeves and they damage the cards every time you take them out. Yeah, let me tell you what. I really miss the old ETB sleeves. Those were like better quality. I think the last time we saw good ones was Vivid Voltage. Was the last time we saw good sleeves. They were the red with the Pikachu one. They were more like a thicker. And then when Shining Fates came out, that's when they introduced, like, they were more flimsy and loose. And I can't stand them either. They make me so mad. All right, so Vaporeon looks a little bit better. A little bit better. I think this one might be okay. I think Vaporeon we're going to grade. It's a little bit better. A little more on spot. We're gonna grade the Vaporeon. I gotta even see what the price goes for as a 10. Let's check real fast. Vaporeon 10 on TCG Player. So Vaporeon V. We got here. Wow, that's low. $9. But a Vaporeon V CGC 10. Where do we land? We land at $23. Oh, that's Korean. That's not English. All right, still in fair play. Let's see here. Oh no, that's a different language. Wow, I'm not seeing any 10s in this card. At least let's check a PSA 10. Wow, come on. There's gotta be a PSA 10. There's a pristine sold for 60. Here we go. A 10 sold for $37.50. Yeah, that's worth a shot. I'll take a swing. That's worth a swing. Which brings us to Espeon. All right. Here we go. Looks good centering wise. I like what I'm seeing. Looks good. And the back looks, let's check the light and make sure. Oh, nope, this is a no grade. So right, let's see if I can get right there. See above the end, the TM right there, there's like a good scratch. Wow, too bad. That's a sell, TCG Player. Sell that. Great card though. Leafeon V. I think, I hate to say this, I hate to be that guy. I think Sylveon's my least favorite. I don't know why. Just doesn't. I remember one time I was trying to get Espeon on Sun and Moon, and it evolved to a Sylveon. I was like, what the heck is this thing? It was the first time when it ever came out, but centering looks, centering's good. No marks on the back. Oh, looks like a little scratch here. You know what? I'm gonna sell this one. And I'm seeing some scratches at the top. Very faint. Very nice binder cards. I mean, look, these are, I mean, fantastic binder cards. We're gonna sell this. Let's see here. Save those for your binder. Actually, Max Wolf, I'm taking apart the binder, selling some stuff. Trying to fund the last bid I need for the Charizard first edition CGC 10. And every dollar counts. All right, Sylveon V. Centering's good. Solid. No scratches, no nothing. Let's take a look at the back. Let's see here. Back looks, ooh. It's right here, there's a very faint. We might be, I don't know. Nothing, I shouldn't say nothing, but a lot of things don't pass through CGC's eyes. Sylveon, Well, let's see what it sells for raw. So what are you working on, Max Wolf? What are you collecting right now? Or I shouldn't say collecting, what are you organizing? Let's see here, Sylveon V. Sylveon V. Yikes. $9. Let's go Sylveon V10. Where we land. Not many of these English. Japanese. Wow. You know what? I'll put it full art after. Here. Full art. Might be quicker. Japanese. And nothing. Here we go. $32 with Z&G Emporium. Eek. Nope. We're gonna sell the Sylveon off. Last night I got home at almost 4 in the morning. Family Christmas party. All right, that goes there. We'll probably stop after the Umbreon. I think the Glaceon we're going to... This one looks like a... Centering looks good. The back. I think it's a Cell TCG player. Yeah, I'm not gonna... All these seem to be going around the same price range. I'm gonna sell this. Yeah, I feel you, Max Wolf. I'm collecting too many things. Yep. I get you. I get you 100%. Ultra modern. Oh, that means you're in. I need to slow down. English base, unlimited near mints, vintage Japanese, modern Japanese, ultra motherboard English. Yeah. Well, you know what? You seem, here's the thing. Okay, are you collecting a lot? Yes. But I mean, we all do, number one. But number two is you seem very organized on where you're collecting, which is good because a lot of people can go off beaten paths and start shooting different directions. Next thing you know, it's just a big cluster. But you seem pretty organized. You got your English base unlimited near mint, your vintage Japanese, modern Japanese, ultra motherboard English. Or not motherboard, modern English, but I like that. Ultra motherboard English. Nah, man, in my opinion, you seem pretty organized. You know, you're not kind of, you don't sound distracted. You kind of know what you're going for and everything. I think you're doing good. I think this Umbreon V, though, this Umbreon V is, I think it's no good. This is probably just a Sol, yeah. Left to right. Oh, left to right. If I subscribe, can you give me that card? What the heck? Which card do you want? The top governor. What's your name? Did you see my comment? If I subscribe, can you give me that card? Come on. What is this? Here's the thing. I don't, you know, what I do for work, I already give too many people free stuff. They always ask for free stuff. The last one you just did. Which one? We did a lot. Sorry, man. I'm going to be, or I don't know who you are, but I'm going to be honest with you. I am looking to sell all these. I'm funding for another card I need. But, yeah, I mean, yeah. I mean, come on. Like, well, whatever. But anyways, moving on. And then we have these to go through, but I might just call these a night. I don't know. I want to grade all these or sell these. I think he means Glaceon. If I wasn't funding a first edition Charizard in a 10, I would. But because I'm literally scraping everything I have in the collection to fund it, I'm gonna have to say politely, no thanks. But I do give things away if you'd like to subscribe, but it's totally up to you. But so this card will probably sell. I gotta go through these. This is why you don't buy those double-edged sleeves, though. Look at this. Now what do I do with these? Waste. Complete waste. Complete waste. What do you collect, though? What do you collect the top, Governor? What are you collecting? Raw collecting stuff. Look at this. These I can use for shipping. No big deal there, you know. But these, it's like, I mean, I guess I can use those for shipping too. Look at that. Look at these sleeves. And this is why Charizard. Yes, Charizard. Here we go. Look at these. Unbelievable. And then look at all these. So the top governor, I gotta tell you, do not double sleeve your cards. It's a waste of money, 100%. Doesn't protect your cards extra. It does a little bit, but for the cost, nah, you're fine. Not worth it. And it's actually called, here, I'll even show you guys the product. I still have some sealed. It's called Dragon Shield's Double Sleeving. They're great. The problem is that when you put them in a binder, it protects the card. It really does. But when you put them in a binder, it adds extra, it makes the binder puff out, and it just takes up extra space in the binder than it actually does. It's not worth it. Really isn't. Yep. Can't let these go to waste. Better using these for shipping those crummy ETB sleeves. Because literally I'm going through the last of those and whatever I have left. That's what I'm used for shipping. But I think I only have like 7 left. Finally, it took forever. Look at this though. Look at this. Not worth it. Learn from my mistakes. Learn from my mistakes. I guess I have to use these for shipping. But even so, I have a ton of penny sleeves. Look at this. I mean, look, in all fairness, I mean, it is a good product. It really is. It really is. I'm not going to bash the product, but it is a good product. Here we go. Oh, man. Look at this. I guess I can use these for shipping. It's just another 170 cards to sell, right? Hey, Max Wolf, were you in the Secret Santa? The Professor Oak, the green shit Secret Santa? Here we go. Phew, this took forever. And one more. All right. So these will be going to grading, and these will we be selling on TCG Player. So pull this aside. I'll put that in my little box and put this to sell. I got more to go through. These will grade. I'll show you a couple more I'm grading too. Got these I'm going to grade too. Grade. I'm so excited to grade this card. Grade. I did last year, but this year I was unplugged from social media due to some burnout. Yeah, burnout's a real thing. It's all good. Don't worry. Burnout is a real thing. It is 100% a real thing. I mean, gosh, I was burnt out from work. It's amazing. It is amazing how burning yourself out can just suck the living motivation life out of you. Sometimes it's good to unplug and just, it's funny. Sometimes it becomes a lot. You start looking at all these YouTube videos, and then all of a sudden you start watching it in double the speed. Next thing you know, your mind's everywhere, and you're just like, oh my God, I just need to just not look at it for a bit. So I don't blame you. I was pretty much in burnout not so long ago, but I feel you. I really do. All right, so here we go. It's a penny sleeve. I kind of think we should grade this one for the heck of it. looked at this. I got this from my Secret Santa gift. I pulled it out of a pack. I think we're gonna grade it. I think I get like. The problem is though, if it's like a $20 card, let's just see what it's worth. Noivern V CGC 10. $70, no way. Let's look at what it sold. Well, I'm not even seeing some 10s. Here. Let's just try just regular 10. The problem is there's all this alt art in this card. Here we go. A raw copy sold for $5. Sold for 30. Nah. 30? Nah. Not worth it. Nope. Not gonna do it. All right, where are we at here? I can keep going in a way. I wanted to see what I can do with these as well. Crap, I have so much to go through. All right, let's see here. What else I'm gonna be selling? Some of this will be selling myself. Mainly some of this stuff I will be consigning off. So I know I got these to go through. Yeah, the margins are slim. That's why sometimes it's worth just selling it on TCG Player. Take the money, put it in your pocket. No point dumping into putting it in a slab. Time's money. You dump in a slab. You know, for my fee, it's $9 added to it. You're at $20. It sells for $30. Take away $5. You made $5. Was it really worth your time and effort? Not really. Not in today. You might as well just time's money. Sometimes it's just better putting the money in your pocket and moving on to the next one. That's what I like to say. What is your oldest card? What is my oldest card? What do you mean by oldest card? Like most vintage oldest card? Or like a card I played with as a kid? Elaborate a little bit. Do. The first one. Oldest in like age. Probably my first editions, man. Those are my oldest ones. The OGs. Those are my oldest ones. Let's see what we got here. Let's see. Let's see what else we're going through. Let's see. My first editions are my oldest ones, really. Oh boy, things I gotta sell. It is exhausting. Max Wolf, I feel your pain. We're gonna sell all these, I think. All right, hold on. Sell. Some of these I'm going to sell myself, though. Sell, sell, sell. No, those are all sold. I think I'm done for the night. I think going through some of this stuff. I think these two are going to go to, that'll go to CGC. This is the only one I think I'm going to PSA. I don't know about you, Maxwell, but when it comes to grading cards these days, I have noticed the things I've been sending off to PSA having damaged. That is why I like going to CGC, because I can bring the cards in there myself. And I swear, I don't think grading companies are hurting the card. I really think a lot of these cards are getting damaged in these card savers. Call me crazy. I know a lot of people obviously ship thousands and thousands of cards a day, a week, a month, but I'm telling you, there's something, cards are moving around in here. I don't know if the penny sleeve is just not strong enough, but I swear cards are getting damaged in card savers. I don't know how, I don't know what, but I swear when they're getting shipped and packaged up, they're shaking in there or something. Because every time I drop the cards off myself, no problems whatsoever. They look exactly the way I drop them off every single time. Every single time. So maybe I'm like way overlooking it, but I'm telling you, every time I brought the cards in myself, I never have a single issue. Not once. My opinion. But all right, let's see here. I think we're done. Yep. I think we're good. Going through everything still. So I am going to damn pro tips. Look, I'm not. Call me crazy, but I swear, anytime I send a car off to PSA lately, it's getting damaged. And I really, really don't think PSA is damaging the cards. They don't. I mean, you got to understand, like, us doing this stuff, we know how to handle this stuff. We know how to pick it up. We know how to touch it. We know how to move it. Like, this isn't going to hurt this card, like, what I'm doing. Seems like a new problem for PSA. Is it a new staff turnover or what? Maybe. I don't know. Last submission I did with PSA, though, I had the cards get damaged. I did. And this was months ago, and I pulled the reins hard, and I said, there's no way I'm submitting anytime soon. The shipping process, I'm telling you, I don't submit my cards to PSA myself. I go through a third-party person, but I drop the cards off to them. So I bring the cards to PSA in their top loaders. I do my submission form. They just ship it off to PSA, and then I pick it up from them. But I literally bring it to them like this. They take them. They package them up. I swear cards are getting damaged and banged up in shipping process. They really are. I don't know how. I mean, I shouldn't say I don't know how, but I'm sure packages, the way they're handled, they're tossed, they're thrown. I mean, at the end of the day, this is cardboard. You know what I mean? This is shiny cardboard. You take shiny cardboard, you throw it around, and eventually it's going to get scratched up. And I really, really don't think that card savers are really doing the trick. I really don't. I'm call me crazy, call me whatever you want to call me, but I'm telling you, I submitted my last two PSA submissions, and the cards were perfect, clean, minty, no damage, no nothing. They came back, white nick there, dent here, banged up here, scratch there. Something, I don't believe in these, but when I bring them to CGC, I present them like this, and I let them do their thing. But I know for a fact, when I drop cards off myself, no problems. So for me, it's worth going out of my way, dropping it off, and then shipping it back's not a problem, right? Because they'll be in the slab and everything will be fine. But I swear, grading's inconsistent too anyways. Something's going to happen with that too. I don't like how the game works of, oh, they're getting harder, oh, they're easing up a bit. That is a very true statement. There's months where, and I don't know if it's just a head game or what, but I've seen people get absolutely destroyed. I've seen people absolutely hit home runs. And I really think, I'm not sure how it works, honestly. But I swear there's just some days that they just go in there and they just say, all right, turn it up. And there's some days they say, all right, ease up a bit. I don't know. I don't know. Being a grader's tough. I mean, look, I'm sure it's sort of like if you're let's just say, for example, you work on like as a line cook, right? So you're in there and they say, okay, you need to do this every single time, 2 ounces, 2 ounces, 2 ounces. I'm sure scooping 2 ounces of something every single time. I'm sure sometimes they're going over 2 ounces or under 2 ounces. I'm sure it's the same exact situation. They look at a card and they overgrade it or undergrade it. So it's the same kind of situation, but I don't care what anyone says. I do not see grading companies getting machines or robots to grade cards. I do not see that happening because there's too much income. There's too much income to be made for people to crack out their slabs and resubmit them. There's too much money there to be made right there. And I don't care what anyone says. People say, oh, I don't do that, but everyone does that. Everyone in some shape or form takes a slab, crack it out to see what it can regrade. Everyone does. That's 100% a fact. 100%. But just be careful when you crack slabs out, folks, because you don't want to bang one up. Fortunately, I've only destroyed one card. And it was the Tyranitar, the one after the buffet. The good news is that card's worth only $100 now, but when I banged it, it was worth $300. So, yep, I had to chew on that one. But that is it. That is it for now. Kind of a soft just live, just going through some stuff. Nothing too crazy. Unless you guys want me to keep going. Who's in here? Is it just? We can keep going. Why not? Should we keep going? I just need a drink of water. Here you go, the top governor. You want to see some old cards? I got 2 for you right here. They're not hollows, but these are 2 cards I picked up right here. I haven't shown them yet. I'm going to show them off my next video, but these here I'm going to show, but very clean. Look at that. Very clean. Very clean. Minty. 2 first eds right here. Yep, I'm yawning too. I got to be up tomorrow at 8 a.m. 8? Well, technically, I have to be at my appointment at 8 a.m. So, I don't know. We got to get up early. Oh, we got to fight with the pain. Cool. How much are they worth? Typically, honestly, for first eds, not rares, right now the going rate is about $100, which isn't that bad, honestly, but it depends. I mean, people always ask for more, right? People always, their starting price might be 175 or 150, and then you put an offer in, and then they, it's a strategy, right? It's a strategy of, both parties feel like they've won. So, for example, let's say someone had this card listed for $150. Meanwhile, in the back of their head, they said, hey, I'm not going to sell this for $150. I'm going to probably sell this for $100. So me as the buyer approaches them and say, hey, I'm going to offer you $100. And they say, okay, that's the offer I want. So I sell it to them. And me as the buyer, you seen as a want because, hey, I got a discount. I got a $50 discount on the card. So it's like it's the strategy of making it seem that both parties won the deal. That's a big part of this. I'd like to say. But, I think that's it. I got nothing. That's it. I flatlined. I think my days here are over. But guys, thanks for tuning in. We'll be back again. Probably do a video, but I wanted to go live to change things up. It's been a bit. Nothing too crazy. But that's about it. So tune in more next time. It was great meeting you, the top governor. Hope you have a good night, good week. Stay strong. My motto is it only takes one. Welcome to the channel. Do some fun videos all the time and so forth. But have a great week, guys. Best of luck, and we will see you guys later. And remember, guys, it only takes one. I'm the pole father. It only takes one.